The team here at Blue Lotus, they all come from the same kind of philosophy of this holistic nature of wanting to treat the whole self for people. And when I look for a team member, I'm looking for certain values that really um, describe our culture here. And those include things like someone who's innovative, who thinks outside the box, someone who likes that collaborative nature of a team, someone who's results driven, because that's important with working with clients, right? But also important in your life to be results driven and have goals. Someone who's transparent, and because I think that's very important. We want our clients to be transparent with us, and we need to be transparent with each other as well. I want empowered individuals, people who can come up with ideas and take the ball and run with it. And I really try to instill that in all of my staff. And lastly, accountability, because I just think that that's something that's really important for all of us to take accountability. And it just it really helps, like, all of us. We ask that of, again, of our clients. So I expect that of my staff. And so we have this culture here that is very much like a family. The staff gets together on their own time. We help each other out. Our doors are always open to each other to ask questions or to um, come up with ideas. So we've done brainstorming sessions. We've together on like retreat ideas and all kinds of different things. So um, what I look for is someone who wants to be part of that, someone who has big goals, that isn't afraid to grow and to change. And there's lots of opportunities here at Blue Lotus because we are growing and scaling the business, that for people that want to come work for me, there's a future here. You know, as I grow, there will be more opportunity. And we want people that want to be part of that.
The vision that Kim has, it's very forward thinking, um, very creative and innovative. And it's not in the same model, or I guess I would say box, as many companies are. It's she provides and promotes a company and an environment where we're all free to help her create the vision. So she's very open to our feedback. She has brainstorming sessions where we all come together and we give ideas, and I love that because it's not easy to find. There's many places there's more of a hierarchy, and you don't feel like you're being heard. And
I mean, honestly, everybody that works here is kind and they're here for a reason, like very authentically. They really just want to help people. And I think it's really refreshing. Out of the years that I've worked in the healthcare field, people can get burnt out and people, don't have the client or the patient's best interest at heart. I've never felt that way here. I think it's a very special thing that Kim has going on here. Uh, the vibes that are happening in this building are very high.
I wanted to find, and I mentioned this to Kim, I wanted to find a home. I wanted to find a place that felt like I could not only collaborate with my peers, but also feel like I could be my best self as a practitioner. And something that really drew me here was not only just that, but that being kind of exemplified to, the 1000th degree. This is a practice that really drew me in, not only because of prioritizing the openness for me to be the best practitioner I can be, but also the people that come in here, right? And I knew that I also have a lot of peer collaboration that allowed me to that challenged me, right? That kind of sharpened me in a way. And I also have peers that were open on their end with that too. So yeah, a short answer is this is a place that I feel like I can really make a difference, make a change.
My favorite part about working here at Blue Lotus is that I get to learn about holistic and alternative approaches such as ketamine assisted therapy, EMDR. We have other things such as past life regression and hypnosis. So, getting to know these different modalities is true to who I want to be as a therapist. And so, that's what pulled me into Blue Lotus.
The
people that work here are also of a similar ilk and mindset and perspective. So there's a unifying message and a unifying way of support that can be offered, as opposed to having to do an outside referral. So I think it's the collaboration comes from the idea that if we feel like there's needs that a client has that we're not able to help as an individual person, we can offer them support in other ways with other providers that work here. And that can look like something as simple as a referral for something like medication management. It could be something like suggesting that a client attends a particular group that we're offering here, or maybe even a retreat that might be a benefit to them. And so it's really cool that it can be something that's done in-house in a recognition of, again, like I said, that unifying message. You know what I mean? There's continuity, and the people that I work with here are people that I trust. And so knowing that I trust them, then it allows a client to feel that they're in good hands and supported, maybe in a similar way that I would offer.
I decided I wanted to start looking more into the private world. And when I did some research and learned about kind of the holistic focus here, I really was drawn to it. And so I met with Kim to kind of discuss what the role looked like and what the vision was. So I've been here for over 5 years. No, over 4 years now. I can do math, I promise. And really it's been great to see it kind of grow over that time frame, because when I first started, it was Kim, myself, and one other clinician, and she's built kind of a big team with a lot of different components to it now, where we really do a lot of wraparound services, and seeing it kind of come off the ground and seeing her vision come to life has kind of been pretty cool.
When I first went on the website, I really admired the holistic approach and the alternative modalities that were being promoted, because I do find that healing can come from not just conventional approaches. So I really appreciated that, and I wanted to learn more about them myself, actually. But also, when I first came to the building of Blue Lotus, I just felt this warm and inviting atmosphere. I felt that it was a safe space, and I knew that it was a place that I wanted to work at.
I've worked for other companies for doing EMDR, and I've trained with other companies, and I've learned a lot with those other companies. I would choose Blue Lotus every day, all day, because Blue Lotus really treats the whole person and uses more than just the one modality. And I think that that's really important.
And so if you're interested in this kind of a job and you think that this would be a good fit of blending the alternative pieces in with traditional counseling, I encourage you to send your resume to me and a cover letter as to why you think you'd be a good fit.